Hey, collective. What's going on? Grand rising, grand afternoon, grand evening. Whenever you see this message, shoot, grand living, grand life. Right? Oh my God, this chair is like uncomfortable. It's weird. Okay. Anyway, so I have some messages for you. Hopefully they, resonate. I do have some angel numbers. I did not bring my angel number book. I left it in my vehicle. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we have the angel numbers 222, 555, 823, 144, and 933. So these messages are not only like, divinely guided, but this has to do with the dream I had last night. Oh my God. So let me tell you about my dream. I dreamt about freaking robots, mermaids, and some like entity like trying to come for me. So in the dream, I just remember I was like in the street. It was nighttime. I was in the street and like I had this like jetpack on me. And I just remember seeing this entity and being like, what the heck? What the fuck are you? Right? And it was like trying to come at me. So I started like, my jetpack had like fucking guns on there. So I'm like, trying to shoot at the entity. And then like all these freaking robots started coming out of nowhere. And I'm like, like, you know what I mean? Like, funny. I started blasting these robots. And then, I'm like, this entity kept on trying to get closer to me, and I was like, fuck that, I'm out of here. So I hit the jetpack so I can, start like flying wherever. And the entity like jumped onto the jetpack. I remember taking the jetpack off and like I go falling, I go to like let my parachute out, right? And the entity somehow like it jumped onto the parachute, so like we're falling. I'm like, fuck this. I fling off the freaking parachute and we land in the ocean. And then here comes the freaking mermaids. Like, I don't know what they was doing, but it was like I could see it so clearly because like the moon was out, and then like, you know how like the moonlight, it shines on the water. And I just remember seeing like all these mermaids there. And I remember looking in the back to the back of me and seeing like city lights and like the shoreline right there. And I'm like, oh, okay. But I just remember like the parachute and the entity had fell into the water. I fell a little bit of a distance away, and like this mermaid came, grabbed like the parachute and whatever the entity was, 3:11 on the clock, and drug it under. And I remember seeing like the mermaid's tail, and I was like, oh my gosh, these are mermaids in this water. There was like I forgot, what are they called? A pod of mermaids, right? There was like so many of them. And so I'm like, oh, let me get out this water. Like, let me go swim towards the shore. And I remember like getting to the shore, and there was this other mermaid like near me, and she's looking at me, she's smiling at me. She's like, yeah. And I'm like, holy crap. So then the next scene, like I go and I'm like in the city, I'm in these apartments, and I'm with these people. Like, I don't know these people, but in my dream, like, I felt like I knew them. Like, they were my friends. And I'm like, oh my God, you'll never believe what happened. I started telling them, like, what happened. I'm like, yeah, and I was shooting these robots and shooting this entity. It's like, oh my God, robots? You were blasting robots? I was like, yeah. I was like, in my dream, I remember, like, saying that. And then I was like, you won't believe. And then as soon as, like, I mentioned mermaids, there was like, oh, okay, whatever. And like they got up and started like leaving, like, oh, come on, it's time to go, like telling their kids like it's time for them to go. But yeah. That dream happened. So I'm just like, yo. And what's really crazy too is like I've been seeing a lot of like different like lore with mermaids. And like the mermaids, they were beautiful. Like in my dream, they were very, very beautiful women. Or women, whatever, mer creatures. Right? So, I get up and I'm like, yo, that dream. I'm like, I wonder, like, are they trying to contact me? I've always had an affinity for mermaids since I was like a child, you know what I mean? I always was like wondering what it would be like to live under the seas, you know, and like, yeah. But anyway, so, you know, I started looking up different stuff about mermaids and, you know, these angel numbers. So it says mermaids, they represent transformation. Change is taking place, which is also great because of the 555. It says trust your intuition and emotions. It's about freedom, breaking free from constraints you hold and have a lot. Okay, yeah, breaking free of constraints. And it says you hold and have a lot of beauty and power. Mermaids protect you, because they were protecting me. Like they literally took this entity, like whatever it was, and dragged it under the ocean water, you know. And like the feeling that I had got when I had looked back and I was already on shore from the other mermaid, like the feeling that I got from the mermaid was like, yeah, like no worries, we got you, like, you know what I mean? So that's why I say like protection there. All right. Also, like you're moving very quickly in your life, or things are about to start moving very quickly for you. You're also very mysterious. You know a lot of hidden truths. Many desire you. You have a dual nature. Also, you will have lasting richness. People may fear your feminine side, your divine feminine. Okay, with an angel number 222, it talks about balance, harmony, spiritual alignment. There are karmics watching you rise. Okay. And like there could be an energy of like, because you know that energy of that dream was like chasing, you know, somebody could be trying to send something your way, you know what I'm saying? So it says good fortune and finances, relationships and career. True, if you're single, true love is coming. You have a lot of creative energy around you and within you. There's an opportunity coming your way to elevate your career status. You're connected to the moon and receive multiple sources of income. The angel number 222 is connected to the moon. Really, really, I didn't know that, but that came up when I was like looking up, you know, the number. It came up this time, which is so appropriate because like I saw the moon. It was like a full moon, and the rays of the moon beaming down onto the ocean. Like you could see like the waves, like, you know, ripple a little bit. But the way that like I had a clear, it was so crazy. It was like the moon. It was like I'm here, and then the moonlight, boom, and it was like right there, like aligned onto me. Okay, so the angel number 555, positive change. So you have a lot of changes coming in, a lot of opportunities, a lot of good luck, personal growth, freedom. There's that freedom. Freedom's also associated with mermaids, adventure, open-mindedness. So you're very open-minded. It's also saying to show your partner more love. Love in your relationship is getting stronger, stepping into independence. Okay, and then the number 823. I like this one. It says represents a balance between material success and spiritual well-being. You have the power to attract abundance and prosperity into your life. So cultivate a mindset of gratitude and abundance. Remain focused on the positive aspects of your life, pursuing your life purpose. Okay, 144. Now I've been seeing this number like repeatedly for, I want to say like a month now. Like, I know it's been a couple of weeks, and it's almost been like on a daily basis. No matter if I'm looking at my clock, no matter if I'm just seeing it somewhere on the license plates, wherever. 9/11. So you have endings and new beginnings coming around, and these are also dictated by heaven. You have a lot of completions coming in, a lot of balance, a lot of harmony. This is what you could be working towards. So 144, spiritual awakening, enlightenment. You're on the right path. You can manifest your dreams and create the life you want. Stay open to new opportunities and possibilities. Trust divine is at work in your life. Start your self-discovery journey. You are a part of / member of the 144,000 souls. So you're God's ambassadors. Remember, God uses the least unlikely people for his purposes. Okay, and then 933, make Positive but difficult choices to improve your life. Grow as a person and create a promising future. Work on self-love and vulnerability. By accepting love from self and others, you'll be able to love freely. Spread love and positivity in the world. Affirmations that you can say are: I embrace my flaws and imperfections. I courageously protect my happiness. Okay, so this is about you creating a life of joy. This is about you accepting yourself. Doing this is going to open up new avenues for you, for not only personal growth, but for luck, for abundance, for lasting richness in your life. There's something here connected to your life purpose that you're going to be doing that is going to fulfill you in so many ways, not only emotionally, spiritually, intellectually, but also like in the physical material realm of living in life. Okay, so I'm being called to pick up the gods, or the goddesses, gods, and guardians. I don't know why I don't even have that one with me. I'm also like seeing, I don't know why, but I'm also like, oh my gosh, I'm seeing my Martians like oracle deck, and I just saw like the card where it has like the MIB, the Men in Black on there, and it's like, and the stalking. Somebody could be stalking you. Somebody could be stalking you spiritually. Okay, so messages. I've been wanting one for a minute now, but I gotta get a mermaid deck. So messages for this collective viewing this reading, connected to the mermaids, as well as these angel numbers that have already been read about. Oh my gosh, butterfly maiden with beautiful change. And then we also have here Amaterasu. I don't know why I said it like that, because it's not even like Japanese based, but no more hiding. Okay, and now I'm being called to remembering. Okay, so I saw a video, one of my favorite he's an entrepreneur, I guess, too. Yeah, one of my favorite performers. He's a dancer. Somebody doesn't want me to get this out. So his name is Shafar. He recently went to Japan. And there was like a scene where he's like filming, doing all this cool stuff. And he was on like the train there. And he's like performing in front of them. And the people were all huddled up, like scared. Like, it reminded me of like those games that you play, like the video games that you play. And like, you're in story mode and you're like the hero or the protagonist, whatever. And like, you're going through and you're fighting, you got the villagers and they're all holding up like, it reminded me of that when I saw this no more hiding. It's time for you guys to bloom. Oh my gosh. And this scene here, right here with these flowers. So I'm watching the show, but is it on, I think it's on Amazon Prime. It's an Asian drama. It's an Asian drama. I love that shit. It's called like The Dance of the Phoenix, and there's a scene where old girl is like reawakening to her phoenix power, and she goes to the, like, I don't know if she's in a trance or where she was transported, but she sees her master, and then she goes and she is a little girl and she's watching herself as a little girl talking to her master, and there's these type of flowers around. And then she goes and she sees herself as, she's all grown up, and she sees herself and she's like, who are you? And the chick is like, I'm blah, 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 woo, whatever, Jin Woo or John Woo. I can't remember the name. I don't even know how to pronounce it. And she's like, oh, I'm not you. She's like, yeah. She's like, aren't you who I am? And she's like, of course, you made different decisions than I would have made, but you're me, you're living this life, this is your life, and all this other things. Like, she came to an awakening of herself. When I was looking at it, the Jinwoo one had on blue, and I looked at it as like, this is her higher self, and the other one who came and she was like viewing all these things, she was in purple. So Like, you guys are divine, and you guys speak divine truths. You guys are realizing divine truths about yourself. You know, there's no more hiding who you are. And even after she came out of all of that, and she was just like, I know she was telling her master, like, you know, my friends, they got hurt because of me. And, you know, would the world be better if I wasn't here? Like, if they weren't, you know. And it was like a lot of different realizations. And when she came forth or whatever, she had a conversation with, she's like, I'm not this person, but she really is, you know. In the beginning of that series, somebody had actually killed Mrs. Wu for her phoenix blood. You know what I'm saying? So you guys are very magical. There's no more hiding, and who you are. Okay, you have a lot of changes coming in where you're going to be in the forefront, and there are beautiful, magnificent changes because of the transformations that you've been going through. Okay, you guys have been making a lot of wise decisions in your life. I've been seeing owls lately too, so you guys are connected to a lot of different mysteries. You guys are indigenous. You guys can be indigenous folks, or come from indigenous people. What was that? I got a notification for something. I don't know. Any more messages for this collective viewing this reading? What kind of changes? I know change will do you good. So you guys are going through like a spiritual awakening currently. I think you guys are awakening to whom you truly are. Yeah, look, you're going to have a lot of sweet success coming forward and for you. Okay, you guys are very abundant already. You guys are very loving. Okay, and I'm just looking, look at all that wheat. So you guys are just overflowing. It's time for you guys to harvest your guys' blessings and the things that you've been working on. Look, divine messages. You guys are divine messengers. Okay, this is also a message, a divine message to you, that you've gone through a lot of beautiful changes, and now it's time for you to show who you are, show yourself, your authenticity, your vulnerability, like the love that you have, right? And you're walking into a lot of sweet success. This is a divine message for you. You're loved eternally. I'm telling you. Okay, goddess of love out here. We have two goddesses of love out here. Oh my gosh, in that mirror. There was a scene too where she went she had to go into a mirror. So you guys have had to battle your different falsehoods about yourself and overcome them. Like, you know, some, they fell to the wayside and they weren't able to come up out of that. You were able to look at yourself honestly and look at your life honestly, and you know, we're able to overcome like the things like, oh, I wish things were this way, and oh my gosh, this is so wonderful to live this life this way, but you knew that it was a lie. You knew it didn't seem right, fit right. This is the truth. Okay? Wow. You were telling the truth to yourself. You recognized the truth and the value of that truth, so that you can come and live a life more full, more complete. Okay, you came into the sun. Apollo is a sun god. Okay? And you guys are in alignment. Your chakras are within alignment currently. No change. Yeah, you guys are God's ambassadors. So you guys are meant to give insights and divine messages from God. I'm also looking at this arrow. You guys are healers. Oh my God, this wolf. There was a wolf in that show as well. There was like a wolf demon. And she became that because she was so hurt from her past. Oh my gosh, it was just crazy over love. So you guys see precisely, and you guys get to the point, especially with this arrow. You guys are headed in the right direction. You guys are going to be hitting your targets. Even that dolphin. You may be being called to study marine biology or marine life. You may discover like some marine species. That's for someone. Okay, you may be trying to heal the oceans, or the seas, I should say, because there's no real true oceans. They're all sea. It's all the seas. You could be trying to heal the divide. What messages do you have for this collective viewing this reading about their transformation and changes coming in? Look, you guys are seeing the magic. You guys are realizing that you guys are magic. You guys are speaking your truths. You guys are very calm and serene as well. That water was it was calm. It wasn't rippling like a lot. It was just like, I don't know how to explain it, right? It's time for you to go deeper. Go deeper into discovering who you are, into your heart space, into the truth of who you are. Your truth is golden. Truth is golden. Okay? What else? We have a lot of positive changes. What is this sweet success? What is this? Thank you. You scheduling yourself in, self-love. We also have here soothe your soul, as I'm talking about calmness and practice patience. Okay, this is what I really feel like this is what you've been doing. You have been being patient with yourself. You've been scheduling yourself in, like just taking more care of who you are. You've been working on the things that may have been traumatizing to you in the past. And you guys are bringing in a lot of, even with the Celestite, I'm also feeling like the angels have been with you, helping you to heal, helping to soothe your inner soul. You guys are connected to Lemuria as well. An ocean jasper, oh my gosh. As we're talking about the seas, right? As we're talking about mermaids. Lemuria is filled with mermaids. If I'm correct. Yeah, you guys are connected to a lot of divine creatures. Okay, bottom of the deck. Look, bring in the light. Citrine. Citrine is a stone of abundance. It's the same color as this, even as this one. With the ocean jasper, you guys could be or you guys could be making petitions to to Olokun, which is a Orisha. So and this Orisha brings abundance. This Orisha's child is the Orisha of wealth. You know what I'm saying? So, your wealth, you could be discovering treasures in the ocean. I'm also being brought back to this show. It was called H2O, and it was about mermaids. And one of the girls, obviously she's a mermaid. And she had found a skeleton that, so very rare, and of the sea creatures, so very rare, but they can only find it at the deepest depths of the ocean. So there's a message there, and people were like, where did you get this? How did you get this? And she's like, I'll never reveal my secrets. If you've ever watched the show, then you know what I'm talking about. All right, messages for this collective viewing this reading. African Goddesses Rising, what do you want this collective to know pertaining to the messages that were already given? What do you want to add to that? What would you like this collective to know? All right. So we have here, bottom of the deck, surrender. This is about you surrendering to who you are, surrendering to your higher divine self and angels. Look, and it's time for you to speak up. No more hiding. Speak up, right? Speak up about the abundance that you want. Speak up about, there's a certain strength there in the number 33 as well. You could be an ascended master yourself. But it's time for you to speak up and to speak out the harvest and the abundance and, the strength that was imbued upon you through your ancestors, okay? Your ancestors' voices can be very strong with you, all right? Keep hearing regal. You're very regal. Let me look at this. Mama Kumba Bang. What? Oh, it's 33. Oops. So this one says, Temple Griots, element water. Mama Kumba Bang protects the mouth of the Senegal River. When making an offering to her, you must not speak to anyone else, coming or going. Sing for her, chant for her, call to her, give Goddess Kumba your voice, and she'll be happy. Speak up, speak out, speak on it. You have a right to be heard. Saying you are betraying yourself by not speaking up. Your words have power. Own your voice. As the old saying goes, stand up for something or fall for anything. Being neutral is not an option. When you stand firmly in your truth, you have thoughts, opinions, beliefs, and convictions. What do you stand for? Tell somebody today. Goddess declaration, I reclaim my voice. I speak out and speak up. So, no matter what it is, if you feel that, be vulnerable with your truth. There's a lot of power in that vulnerability. Okay, no matter what it is that needs to be said, you need to say it, because you're dishonoring yourself when you don't. Okay, you're invalidating that truth about yourself and for yourself. What are these? Okay, these are the wealth cards. Wealth affirmations. So what affirmations? Thank you. Oh my gosh, I just seen it. Where did it go? It flipped over. Where did it go? Was it that one? Oh my, there it is. Look, I'm a millionaire. You guys are meant to be millionaires. There's something you need to go deeper in that is going to unleash this millionaire mindset, like money flow, whatever. I'm also hearing that once you become this millionaire, there's no more hiding. A lot of people are gonna know who you are. What else? I am a successful entrepreneur and my business is thriving. You are meant to become an entrepreneur, a business owner of your okay, a business all your own. I am a billionaire. You're meant to be a billionaire. You're gonna first gain millions and then billions. Your business, oh my gosh, because you've been practicing this patience with yourself. I trust that the universe is constantly working in my favor to manifest positivity and abundance into my life. This is another affirmation. Because you've been practicing patience with whatever it is that you're working on, you're going to have a lot of sweet success in this endeavor. Don't stop when you become this millionaire. Don't stop, because there are billions with your name on it. Okay? I'm just the messenger. I am the messenger. Let's see what's good with the collective in love. I almost feel like there's going to be something bad coming out in love. Maybe you've had a lot of bad like love affairs or relationships. There it is. I'll put that there. I don't know. Oh my gosh. Okay, you could have had a lot of narcissistic people in your life trying to drain you of your energy. You know that you're going to have a lot of good luck, a lot of changes in love change coming in. I do believe it said something about true love coming in the angel numbers, if I remember. What do you want this collective to know? What do you want this collective to know viewing this reading? We have our hammer. Sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, working on it. You've been very persistent working on yourself, working on rebuilding your life, working on whatever this business is. Okay? You had a lot of people coming in trying to sabotage what you were building. They could have been asking you a lot of questions like, oh, well, what is this? What is that? Well, why are you doing that? You know, these people were wearing masks. around you. Okay, I'm also hearing that you remove the masks from yourself, the different layers of masks that you may have worn in the past. You could have had people pretending and gaslighting you. You could have had people call you delusional. Wow. Pretending to be there for you. But God reveals all, and everybody reveals their face and their true nature. You know? They reveal what's in their minds and their hearts. Yeah, you could have been in a codependent relationship, right? Somebody could have abandonment issues and wanting you to chase them, but you know, you don't chase, you attract. You're a whole ass emperor out here. Okay, yeah, you look, I told you, you got people watching you. You got people watching you, trying to hide the fact that they're watching you. What do you have when you wear sunglasses? You can't really see the eyes most of the time, you know, unless they're like right up on you. Okay, people's perceptions of you could be changing. Your perception of yourself could be changing. Didn't I say stalking? Oh my gosh, look at that, stalking. Somebody's like stalking you. They could be trying to send something to stalk you and chase after you. Okay? Look, you know that you're about to be so happy. Okay, you're about to be indulging in yourself and your self-love. I heard self-worth, okay, as well. You're about to be indulging within yourself in the best of ways, right? Like self-indulgence, focus on self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation, right? This is going to lead you to a lot of happiness, a lot of joy, a lot of expansion in your life. You're going to be more playful. You could be playful now. Oneness, enjoying each other. Oh my gosh, you're going to be enjoying yourself. Enjoying your company of yourself, enjoying the company of your ancestors, of your angels, you know, of this new love coming in. Somebody could also be trying to watch you to see, like, I heard disrupt the joy that you have with another person. Okay, somebody could be telling this person, like, maybe things that you've said or expressed, or could be telling this person, like, falsehoods, maybe mixing in lies with truths. Yeah, look. They could be running away. Runner and chaser. Oh my gosh. Runner and chaser on the right. This person could want you to chase after them. Like, hey, hold up. No, we don't do all that. Hey, you chasing that bag. Right? You chasing that bag. And that's all that matters. That's all that counts. Is, you know what I'm saying? Because when you have a lot of good things happening for you, that's when, you know, your divine partners start coming in. Some people, they got to build with, you know, their divine partner. But I'm feeling like you're not going to have to. Anymore. What is that? A runner again. You're going to have people running towards you when they see this sweet success. Let those fall to the wayside that must. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have people trying to seduce you. Let them fall to the wayside. Yeah, you guys could, a lot of people are going to be coming in trying to tempt you. Okay, because there's a lot of temptation energy, even with the mermaid energy. There's that siren energy. There's that tempting, luring energy. 33 on the clock. All right, you're going to have a lot of people that want to flirt with you, hook up with you, try to take you out on dates, right? You're very attractive. You have a very seductive quality to you. These people who want to move towards you, they're self-absorbed. They only care about themselves. They don't care about the harm that they may cause to other people. You know, yeah, they could try to gaslight you on so many different levels, but you see through the shit. You know, you may say whatever little words back and forth with other people. You know what I'm hearing? Let these motherfuckers think what they want to think. Okay, because they're going to show their hand. They're going to show their hand. They're going to show where they fit in. You know what I'm saying? Let them show themselves. All right, any more messages? Any more messages for this collective? Ooh, look. We have here butterfly, or the dragonfly. Be lighthearted. You're going to be finding out things. Wasn't I just saying you're going to be finding out? right? Things coming to light at home. I'm telling you. Adapt, change, and heal. The dragonfly represents transformation as well. I'm telling you, got a lot of changes coming in. A lot. Just be patient with yourself. Be patient with what's going on in your life. What's this on the bottom? Don't show people your hand of cards. You got the aces, baby. You got all of these new beginnings coming in. Okay? And the ace of spades, that is sword energy. That's new beginning. New way of expressing yourself as well. That a lot of throat chakra activation here. Take a chance on yourself. Now I'm hearing that. Take a chance on me from Mamma Mia, right? Mamma Mia, my. Yeah. Oh my gosh, now I'm hearing. Yes, I've been broken hearted from the day we parted. That's all I heard there. Right? Being strategic, options not showing hand, and gambling. Take a gamble on yourself. Maybe go gamble. Maybe you gonna get your first millions to, maybe that's how you gonna get that money. Who knows? Like, I ain't saying like you got a problem like to go out like, 1-800 Gambling Anonymous. You know what I'm saying? But like, maybe if you don't do it all the time, maybe you're the type of person where like you're like, oh my gosh, my money got to go here and there on these bills, on that bills. I got to take care of this, got to take care of that. And I should put away whatever I can put away. Oh, but I really want to go and get this, go and get this ticket. But I got to go pay. Stop doing that. Stop thinking about everything else that has to come. It's going to come regardless. Go and get what it is that you want. I'm not saying go blow your whole freaking payload on at a casino or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But whatever, like if you see something, go and get it. That's how you welcome in abundance and blessings. Okay, yes.